Good morning, everybody. It's a great honor to be with you today at International Conference on Biological Engineering and Medical Science 2025. My name is Amnah Asiri. I'm currently work at Prince Sattam bin Abdulaziz University in Saudi Arabia. My academic background includes a PhD in bioscience with a specialization in histology and cell biology. My research focus in biomaterial and tissue engineering, particularly in the development of advanced wound healing strategies using bioactive scaffold. Today, I will present PhD research which focus in development of Electrospun BVA nanofiber loaded with growth factors for the treatment of full thickness burn wounds. The title of the PhD research, Epidermal and Fibroblast Growth Factor Incorporated Polyvinyl Alcohol Electrospun Nanofiber as Burn Wound Dressing Scaffold. This research has been published in 2 journals. The first part have published in Scientific Report Journal, and the second part have been published in IFMBE proceeding. Let me begin. Full thickness burns are a serious public health problem that could potentially lead to death, especially if they are not well handled. According to World Health Organization 2018, the global death of burn is resulting in 180,000 deaths per year. Despite advancement of medical science, wound management is still lacking on the ideal condition that could produce optimal and quick healing. More than 3,000 types of wound dressing are available. However, they couldn't assist dermal and epidermal tissue recovery. A recent advancement in regenerative technology field, the scaffold becoming necessary in tissue repair. Scaffold fabrication can be achieved using several techniques such as solvent casting, freezer drying, gas forming, 3D printing, and electrospinning. In this research, we use electrospinning, which is a simple and popular technique that used to fabricate scaffold. Also, over the variable microenvironment for cellular growth and development by mimicking the natural extracellular matrix. In this research, we use 2 types of the materials, synthetic polymer and growth factor. Synthetic polymer is polyvinyl alcohol, PVA. PVA is biocompatible synthetic polymer. It has been used in many tissue engineering applications and utilized in fabricating electrospun wound scaffold due to its biodegradable and biocompatible properties. The second material is growth factor. We use 2 types of the growth factor. The first one is epidermal growth factor, EGF. EGF, EGF enhance epidermal and mesenteric cell regulation, cell mobility, cell proliferation, and extracellular matrix synthesis. The second growth factor used is fibroblast growth factor, FGF. FGF facilitates development of new blood vessels, wound repair, and hematopoiesis. Both EGF and FGF play essential role in wound caring process and are characterized by collagen deposition, reepithelialization, angiogenesis, and granulation tissue formation. This research aims to synthesize a beneficial scaffold that can be as addressing and create the growth factor with the safe and effective burn wound healing process. This figure shows the overview of methodology. In the beginning, we prepare the BVA nanofiber with we prepare the BVA and the growth factor solution. Then we use electrospun technique to fabricate the nanofiber. After that, we do characteristic test by doing FTIR to see chemical composition and scan electron microscope to see the morphology and AFM to see the surface roughness and wettability test, also the tensile test. After that, we do the in vitro study by using human dermal fibroblast cell, and we did the MTT assay and cell attachment. In the end, we did the in vivo study by using PERN model. We have 3 points at 7 days, 14 days, and 21 days to see the enhance of wound healing. We take the skin tissue section and stain the tissue by using 2 types of the stain, hematoxylin and diocene, also the meson trichome. In this research, we fabricate 5 types of nanofiber. The first one is pure BVA nanofiber. The second one is BVA with EGF. The third one is BVA with FGF. And the fourth one is BVA mixed with EGF and FGF. The last one is double layer. The first layer is BVA with EGF, and the second layer is BVA with FGF. This figure shows the experimental design of the rats. We divided to 7 groups. The first group is normal group, control. And the second group is control PERN group without use any type of the nanofiber. The third group use BVA nanofiber. Group 4 use BVA mixed with EGF nanofiber. And group 5 use BVA mixed with FGF nanofiber. And the group 6 mix BVA with EGF and FGF. Group 7 use double layer of BVA with EGF and BVA with FGF. As we mentioned before, we have 3 points at day 7 and day 14 and day 21 to see the enhance of wound healing. The figure shows the BVA nanofiber incorporated with growth factor present in the mixture and double layer show the amino group at 3,300 to 3,500. Also, the amino group at 1,580 to 1,650. It was evident that EGF and FGF have been successfully incorporated into PVA scaffold, according to previous study. This figure shows the morphology of nanofiber. We noted that the growth factor incorporated PVA nanofiber, uniform nanofiber without pits, and the diameter achieved with the ideal wound dressing, which is in the range from 50 to 500 nanometer. The figure shows the surface roughness of growth factor incorporated with PVA nanofiber reduced compared to PVA nanofiber, which is assist cell adhesion and proliferation according to previous study. This figure shows the surface contact angle of the fiber. We noted that the growth factor incorporated with PVA nanofiber caused the nanofiber membrane to be more hydrophilic, which is good surface for cell attachment according to previous study. This table shows the young model of the growth factor incorporated with PVA nanofiber in the range of the preferable properties of human skin from 15 to 150 MPa, according to previous study. The result of in vitro study show that at day 7, the human dermal fibroblast cell have significantly higher proliferation on the growth factor incorporated with PVA nanofiber compared to PVA. It can be due to stimulating effect of EGF and FGF on fibroblast cell proliferation, which was continually observed at 7 days of the analysis with sustained and controlling release of protein from both growth factor, according to previous study. In this picture, we see at day 7, the cells were extremely increased and dispersed on the growth factor incorporated nanofiber due to continued EGF and FGF release, according to previous study. The result of in vivo study this figure shows the window closure rate. At day 21, we noted that the mixture group and double layer group show the high rapid recovery of wound compared to parent group and PVA group. This figure shows the histological section of the skin by using hemotoxylin and iosine stain. This figure shows the normal skin. We can see the layer of the skin, epidermal and dermis and hypodermis. And this figure shows the PERN group after 24 hours. We noted that the damage of the skin layer. At day 7, the necrosis of epidermis layer with cognitive necrosis of collagen dermis and amount of inflammatory cell show in the mixture and double layer group. At day 14, the intact epidermis with thick dermis show in the mixture and double layer group. At day 21, the normal histology of skin with normal amount of hair follicle show in the mixture and double layer group compared to PERN and BVA group. Which enhance wound healing process according to previous study. This figure shows the histological section of the normal skin by using mesenterical stain. This figure shows the normal skin. We can see here the keratin and epidermis, dermis, and collagen in the blue color, hair follicle, hypodermis, and muscles. At day 14, we noted that in mixture and double layer group have improved compared to PERN and BVA group with increased collagen density. At 21 and day 21, we note that the mixture group and double layer group show the normal skin, which enhance wound healing process with the amount of hair follicle and high increase of collagen density compared to PERN and BVA group. This picture shows the percentage of collagen density of mixture and double layer, which is increased collagen density compared to PERN group and BVA group. We conclude that the growth factor incorporated BVA electrospin nanofiber has been fabricated by using electrospin technique with variable physicochemical properties suitable for wound dressing application. Growth factor incorporated BVA electrospin nanofiber has provided its biocompatibility and its suitability for use in biological tissue. Also provide its bioactivity in full thickness PERN animal model. I would like to thank the organization that sponsored my research. Also extend my thanks to organizer of the International Conference on Biological Engineering and Medical Science 2025 for the opportunity to present and engage in this inspiring scientific form. Thank you all for listening.